Friends, it's Tyler, and today I was very shook to learn some of the most iconic, cringiest moments from the original Twilight movie were completely improvised on set and weren't in the original script. What is life? And so I went ahead and downloaded the entire original screenplay. Today I will be acting out these scenes as they were originally written and comparing them to what we got in the movie. Let's see which is better. Starting off strong, we have the moment where Edward first smells Bella. We're in the biology class, Bella enters. She walks past the fan and the scent is carried to Edward, who is sitting there staring off into the distance. The scent is blown towards him and immediately, in pain, he very obviously covers his nose and his mouth, and we get this iconic meme. Bella then sniffs her hair and is like, "Is it me?" Let's see what the original script says. Interior, biology class, day. Bella and Mike enter. As Bella moves to the teacher with her class slip, she notes Edward, his back turned to her, sitting at a front table. But as she passes Edward's table, slow motion. The breeze she creates when she passes lifts a piece of paper next to Edward. We're still on his back as he inhales, then abruptly stiffens. He grabs onto the edge of the table, crumbling it slightly. No one notices. Mr. Milena takes Bella's class slip. Mr. Milena gestures to the only empty seat, next to Edward. But as Bella approaches, she's taken aback when, on Edward's face, he slowly looks up at her, his eyes coal black with repulsion, fury. If looks could literally kill. Bella knocks someone's book bag off their chair, replaces it, mumbling an apology. Sorry. Then slinks reluctantly into her seat. Edward jerks away from her to the extreme edge of his chair. I mean, look, I guess the justification is we needed to know that it was the scent. Maybe they thought if his back was turned, it wouldn't be as obvious. I don't know. What do you think? Next up, we have possibly my favorite Bella moment of all time. Something I've actually become somewhat known for. The iconic scene. So after this moment, Bella wants to confront Edward and be like, "What is your problem?" And so she waits for him in the parking lot and he never shows. And Bella, reading her book, gets a red vine thrown at her back and turns around and does this incredible love it. Let's see how it was originally supposed to be. Exterior, high school, morning, before school. On Bella, sitting atop a table. An open book in her lap. But her eyes are on the arriving kids and the parking lot as they pull in. She's waiting for Edward. Jessica, Angela, Mike, and Eric kick around a soccer ball nearby. They wave Bella to join them, but she smiles, declining. And returns to watching for Edward. Her face tells us she's ready for a confrontation. Honestly, thank God they changed that. But okay, look, props to my girl Kristen. The direction in the script says, she smiles, declining. So, okay, next. Probably the most pivotal moment in the movie. I know what you are. Say it out loud. Here is what it says in the script. Exterior, forest, day. Bella stands amid the trees, waiting. Then, the sounds of the forest abruptly drop out. A predator is near. Edward appears behind her. She doesn't turn around. A beat. How old are you? 17. How long have you been 17? A long beat as we begin to circle them. He sees he can't hide anymore. Honesty is an enormous risk, but he has to take it. A while. She inhales. She knew, but it's still shocking. We circle them. Faster. I know what the cold ones are. What you are. Say it. Out loud. Say it. All sound suddenly drops out. We hear only her whisper. Vampire. They seem to hover in momentary stasis. Him utterly exposed, her reality utterly rocked. Yeah, I don't think it was necessary for her to say, I know what the cold ones are. I feel like it lingers better with, I know what you are. I think the scene was done very well. Honestly, working with this dialogue, I think they nailed it. This is my favorite dialogue scene in the whole first movie. So, you enjoying the rain? This is the scene where Edward finally actually speaks to Bella and they have a conversation. He asks her about the weather and she says, I don't really like the rain. Any cold, wet thing, I don't really. Which is like my favorite Bella moment to do. Let's see how it was originally written. Enjoying the rain? Seriously? You're asking me about the weather? It appears. No, I don't like the cold, or the rain, or the gray, or parkas, or turtlenecks. No! That actually made me mad. Is that a smile playing on his lips? For the first time, he seems more intrigued than agonized. He studies her. She still can't tell if he despises her or not. It's infuriating. My personal opinion, I think that line was way worse than what we got. At least the any cold, wet thing, at least that's a more natural response. In the script here, it's just like listing off random things. Turtlenecks. I'm gonna say something crazy. Are you guys ready for this? Bella has far less personality in the script than what Kristen gave us. Kristen gave us something interesting. The way that this is written, it feels like it's like Wednesday Addams or something, just like Parkers, turtlenecks. That's how I read it, so thank you, Kristen, for giving us something. And finally, the one that shocked me the most. The iconic "you better hold on tight, spider monkey" is not here. It's not in the script. And I actually read that on the day of shooting, Catherine Hardwicke, the director, gave Robert like a bunch of options. And that's the one he landed on. And that makes so much sense to me. Give it to our boy Rob to choose the spider monkey line. Let's see how it was written. Exterior, Edward's room, deck. Bella backs up to the rail. Edward appears in the doorway, shifting into a half crouch. About to pounce. Don't you dare! Suddenly, she's airborne. As he tackles her and they fly off of the deck. Then she finds herself in a tree, in his arms. When she realizes where she is, she laughs, delighted. It's infectious. He laughs heartedly, too. I don't know. What line would you have chosen there? Do you think they needed a line? Maybe they did need a line of dialogue. I don't know. So after watching that, which version do you think was better? Do you think they should have stayed with what was originally written in the script? Or do you think they should have changed it to what we got? Now, I need to know, should I do this with the other movies? Should I do this with New Moon as well? And I actually feel like if they did this with Twilight, they must have done it with other films as well, right? Which other films would you like me to look into the film scripts for? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me here on YouTube. I have a lot more videos coming and I can't wait for you guys to see them. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.